Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another beautiful episode of The Tub.
Yeah.
It is a drag race recap podcast by the Reality Rundown and Rundown Media. My name is Raymond, as you all better know, and I'm here with my co-queens themselves.
Hi.
Yes. We have Mr. Wellington. Say hi, Wellington.
Hi, girlies. How are you? Follow me on Instagram. You already know. Follow me on the book line.
Boom, boom, boom. And we have the beautiful Miss Edward.
Hey,
Hello.
Toodles. Follow me on the gram, Edward_ENT for the juicy.
Edward Entertainment. We are missing our beautiful shady sister, Eli. But nonetheless, he's most definitely here in spirit.
As
Um,
always.
As always, and he is super upset about tonight. So we have to make sure that we give, or else we get in trouble. So
Right.
let me know if we do. All right, but let's get into this mothertucking tea. All right, let's get this recap going. So a little bit of an episode background. We just for the record, we are reviewing. Does that sound correct? Reviewing.
Recapping.
Beautiful recapping the Drag Race franchise of UK versus the world, the first of its season. This is
Right.
very new for us queer drag race watchers who are gagged by all this. So yeah,
I hate the name, by the way.
Yeah.
I think what they're planning to do is whoever wins this, it'll then be like, oh, Holland versus the world, or like, and then whoever is the host nation will have more people supporting their. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's a really good.
There's three UK queens, and that's the most representation from a franchise on the show.
That's a really good Reddit idea that you have going on. That's really good. I just hate the fact that if this is a world competition, why is it like UK versus the world? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I get it. It's hosted there, but it doesn't have to be in the name. And
yeah.
I feel like
I wonder what they're gonna do, but nonetheless, this is a fierce international competition, and they're looking to crown the queen of the mothertucking world, baby. And of course, the search continues. Last week we saw Miss. Who went home? Was it? I forgot.
Jimbo, wasn't it Jimbo?
Oh my God, yes. Jimbo went home.
Jimbo
Super
went home.
heartbreaking. I could not believe
Pangina
it.
Hills voted him off.
She literally Manila Luzon him. Like,
Yes,
oh
yes.
my God,
Yeah.
I cannot believe that he went home or she went home. I think and it was heartbroken too. And actually I read some tea that wasn't the full extent of her reaction, like that she had a full-blown meltdown and was going off on the stage, and they cut that all out. They just we're like, okay, bye, get out of here.
But even her little like I was like, oh my God.
Like she's gonna stab somebody.
She's literally going to like, and I feel like, and I get it though, like these bitches are all the way in the other side of the world competing. Like, this is a whole nother like ball game of
and
drag
for the
race.
Canada queens, they don't get to see RuPaul, so this was a really big moment for them.
Right. So
I felt so bad.
Wow.
I felt so bad. Pangina definitely. I think she also set a tone for the competition, because I feel like with All Stars and these eliminations, it's like, what is our sisterhood agreement here? Like, are we doing it based on track record? Are we doing it based on like performance?
Jimbo did some shady shit and it caught up to her.
Ooh, I disagree, but whatever. Nonetheless, this episode they do the Snatch Game, the most iconic drag race challenge, I think, in the entire franchise, quite honestly. But they did of like a Family Feud twist on it. So it was like Snatch Game and like Family Snatch Game. It was super dope, I thought.
Right. It was it was so dope. It was so dope.
It was such a game changer. Right. I think they should do this more often. So the host, I guess they had like on their teams, it was Miss Katie Price, who is a legend in the UK, or like I would almost associate her with like a Kardashian type of status. She's like
I don't even know who that was, Chad.
I only know because who was it? Bimini did her at Snatch Game, so she's like just a social media celebrity.
All right.
Whatever. And then Miss Michelle Visage, the queen herself. So I think it was really, really interesting how they set it up. And also the queens that they chose. Right. So, in the workroom, I think when it comes to Snatch Game, when Miss RuPaul tells you like, hey, you might want to rethink this. Mo described it as nuggets. When he drops those nuggets, it's like, okay, bitch, pick it up and take it.
Right.
Which is what Mo did. Mo was gonna do, I completely forgot who she was gonna be, but he was like, I think you do great as
Billy Porter.
And she showed it. Pull up as
Right.
Billy Porter. So I think it was really, really, really fun. So first things first, I want to make sure that the girls who are listening are subscribed to our podcast and keeping up with us. Stay updated with us. Listen to our
It's
episodes.
a must.
It's a Mothertucking must. We have new episodes going up every Tuesday. We're now doing dual episodes for these two franchises going on. So be sure to get into it, sisters. Okay. So now before we do tap into the performances, I do want to touch base on Monique changing her name to just Mo, and how she kind of wants to be more androgynous and not really be just like a female impersonator, but be more gender neutral. So what did you guys take from that? What did you guys feel?
I definitely thought that the really cynical and like the cynical part in me was like, here's Mo trying to get her Emmy. Here she come. She trying to get her moment, and she should have that moment.
Her moment.
And I say her moment. And she should have that moment. And I also think that it was fucked up that Jujubee was literally like, well, can I be called Angela? Like,
right.
First of all, this woman is over here like Mo is over here like legit explaining why she doesn't want to go by Monique anymore and like why it's important for her. And you're over here joking about it, trying to like, girl, read the room, child. You're not reading the room. But those are my thoughts on that.
But yes, but let's go into their performances. Pull up the picture again. I kind of want to be refreshed exactly on who they did. Okay, so we have Baga Chipz. I forget exactly.
Kathy Bates.
What?
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, she was doing an actor or an actress in a movie. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess like she did it.
I don't even know who it was, but she ate. Next,
I really didn't find it as humorous as people were finding it.
What?
I just thought it was just like maybe. I think also me. I really am not liking Baga this season. She has a really nasty taste in my mouth. I think she's just not doing the best. So I just like everything that she does is just like, like you're gross. So maybe I'm kind of jaded in that sense. But I just thought like, okay, she was funny, but it was just like. I don't know. It was just like interesting. I don't know. I wasn't gagged by it. I wasn't.
She had that shameless plug for Ru's book, so he was gonna eat it the fuck up.
Oh, they were gonna, but no, like they love that shit. I'm about to go buy it now. After that, like so good. Then we have Miss Janey Jacké, who was James Charles.
She looked like him.
No, she didn't. She looked like from.
Wait. You said she looked like what?
Like Bobby, the one that like fights with Rolling Ray.
Not Bobby Lights.
Oh my god, no, you didn't.
I wasn't too crazy about it. And then just the jokes, like not even outside of the looks, the jokes were not landing. And it's like, if you didn't want to have this person because they were controversial, why like harp on their controversial like moments and not even make it funny at that?
Right.
And it's such a touchy topic. Like if you're gonna crack jokes on it, it has to be done a specific way. And I don't even think it was attempted this time out.
Yeah, I don't even think she. I'm like, did she joke? Like
she got ready for a Snatch Game and then packed her bags. I was like, just in case.
I feel like she just didn't deliver. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to do such a controversial person because they're controversial for certain things, but then to make jokes of it is like weird because we know that he is always like caught up in some minor mess. So he could have made a joke by that, but it would have been a really hard way to sell it, So it's like it gets really touchy-feely with people who have controversial past. Mm-hmm. And I just think she shouldn't have done him. But yeah, it was a chop for me. Then we have Miss Jujubee who did what's her name? Oh my god.
Are you crazy?
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Miss Cher. And personally, I need everyone to understand. Give it up. Like Cher needs to stop being done for Drag Race challenges because Chad Michaels is like the like
right.
the standard, and if you do anything less than that, it's just like you're just being weird. Like at this point,
right.
So with Jujubee, I feel like she did so bad that it was funny.
Oh
yeah, I think that was definitely the gag.
I think she was just like such a bad share that she was like such like a typical share. It was just like, okay, like you're kind of funny because of how bad this is. But, like, that's literally how I felt.
Oh, but I actually was dying. Like I literally was gagging with Jujubee. As like she was hilarious in my opinion. I don't know. I think she like ate it.
I agree. I think
She's okay. I think she did better than Baga.
Chad Michaels, but
not better than
I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Well, she wasn't in the top, so clearly not.
Ooh.
Then we have Miss Mo Hart, who was Billy Porter, and I feel like if she would have came prepared to do Billy Porter, she would have did even better than what she did, because she didn't do bad, but she didn't like excel as much as she was.
The bitch also has to make a whole new outfit.
Let's talk about that. She had to sit there and be like, "Oh, okay, I guess I am doing him," and
like,
like,
did a good job at it.
Like,
it looked the fucking part.
No, she ate. She was very much Billy Porter. I would give it to her. I just feel like, damn, kudos to you for picking up on those nuggets that RuPaul dropped, but also like, damn, you really would have done so much better. But I think she overall did okay. I wasn't mad at it. Then we have Miss Pangina Heels, who was Mariah Carey. First of all, literally like looked like her.
No, literally was her.
The wax figure at the museum pretty much came to life.
I loved it. I ate it up. I thought she did so like the look was there. I thought she really did a good job in impersonating her.
Mm-hmm.
I think the challenge came in being Mariah, but in like a humorous way.
Well, Mariah would have been hard to get in any way because aside that I don't know her and like high notes, she has very dry humor and you have to execute it in a certain way. And I think putting also like not language barriers, because I don't think Pangina has a language barrier, but there are certain jokes that don't translate to other people the same way. And I think she just didn't know how to execute that in the Snatch Game and in the challenge.
I agree. I think she thought she would do really good because it's such like it's Mariah Carey and like I'm gonna look just like her and like I'm gonna make it funny. But I don't think she was prepared for that level that it demanded. So whatever. And then lastly we have Miss Blu Hydrangea, who was Austin Powers. I
did not understand that one.
Oh my god, she was so funny. What?
Yeah.
She definitely ate that shit up. I knew she was gonna win because she was hilarious. Nobody else was like that.
I honestly, I mean, Edward said that you liked them?
You never watched Austin Powers? It was hilarious, and then like in the middle changing into the fucking little evil motherfucker.
Oh my god,
great, because it's still showing like who she is as a drag queen, but still in this character. And I mean, I think she is being a lot raunchier this time around in front of the camera, but it's I'm eating it. I'm living for it, and I had to give her.
She is doing
flowers. It was groovy, baby.
Yeah, she was.
I guess that because I didn't connect to Austin Powers, and I like literally don't know who that is. So I think that because of that reason, I'm not connecting with it. I thought it was like
we're gonna have a movie night and watch it together.
If it was giving the comedy that she was giving, I'm good, baby.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, you really didn't like that. She did way better than Baga.
What? Better than Baga?
Yes, way better.
And I had no idea who that bitch was.
First of all, I had no idea who that bitch was, and she made me cry.
Okay,
she was literally like, "Love you, Paul." Like, yo, like she was eating the girls up. Like, oh my god, Baga did so good. I'm sorry.
It was funny, but getting the reference to Austin Power, it was.
I guess.
Okay.
Really good.
Okay.
And I really, this is the gag that goes on, but I'm like, bitch, sometimes I want to know who the fuck wins.
Right?
Who the fuck won?
I'm over it. But nonetheless, right, that is true. But whatever, it is what it is. They did what they had to do. Then the theme for the challenge, I mean, not the challenge, the runway was, I think, be the lady or like
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady. And I was very much impressed with these runway looks.
Me too. Me too. I was
Baga
like,
Chipz, I will say that she looked better than she has all season.
well, no, this look I ate this from the moment that I saw her wearing it, just not even on the runway, but just in general. I was like, wow, this look is so well constructed. I love the proportions. She is like a different version of Ginger Minj, like one of the fuller body girls that know how to use and like dress themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they just know, like, and that hair, that's drag, like that voluminous hair, like I love it. 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 I love it.
I will give it to her. This is the best she looked. This is the best she's looked. She looked really good. Just like Michelle said, like she needs to give up this whole Baga like much better arm. Like stop doing that shit on the runway. Get over it. Like it's just annoying. That's what she keeps doing. But I thought she looked good. She looked really, really nice. I will give it to her. I was very impressed by this. Then we have Miss Jujubee, who I'm just like, why are you still here?
Bitch, Jujubee is, I don't know her whole game plan. What the bitch is doing is she's not giving it. Jujubee is, you're not here. The Jujubee we know, you're not here. So that way these bitches are like, I'm gonna keep this weak bitch to the end. Because it is Jujubee. I mean, Jujubee is a fucking legend in her own fucking self. This wasn't terrible, you know.
But let's be honest though, like why? Let's be honest though, why is she a legend? Because like she's not giving legendary on this show.
Yeah, no,
not on this show. She's playing with these bitches psych right now. She's gonna like these bitches are gonna carry her to the end, and then she's gonna stunt her pussy on the floor and win the fucking crown of the world.
You think she's gonna like I don't know where hit it, like be on the top every week? Like she just
like if there's a bitch that keeps the lights on for this company, it is Jujubee and Trixie.
That is true.
I think because Jujubee can people can see themselves in Jujubee a lot. Like Jujubee was addicted to alcohol, and now she's like in remission, and she's like not remission, but she's doing rehab, you know, and she's like
not remission.
We're not gonna skip over that.
When I said, I was like, oh my gosh,
not remission.
Oh my gosh, but yes, and then she's a woman of color. She's an ethnic woman as well. People can see themselves in Jujubee a lot.
Like, for sure,
very marketable. Sure. But she's just not giving this season. Like that look was horrible, very embarrassing. I couldn't believe that she dared to grace the floor with that shit on this platform. Oh my god, I was so angry. So angry. I wanted to punch her in the pussy and be like, "Girl, step it up for me."
Right.
Let me breathe.
Or also, wait, they don't win money for this one?
No,
they don't win money at all.
They get flown out to LA to sing a damn song with RuPaul.
Which Jujubee already has like 5.
Right.
Fuck this. Why am I gonna spend my racks?
Right.
Fucking say this. She's just getting her exposure and moving on. Like this is a regular day for Jujubee. She's like, oh, some spare time. Let me go shoot a season.
No, right.
For her, I feel bad for her. So I'm like, can I just give her the crown? Like, just like please.
Right. Just give it to her.
Like me.
Yeah, but they're probably productions like, come on, Juju. Like we want you to win, bitch, but you gotta give us something to work with. Like cross hands. You know, she's over. She's like, no, bitch.
Blu Hydrangea was literally like, why should I pick you? And she was like honestly, like you should just look at trajectory. And she's like, but if I pick you, will you pick me next week? And she was like, honestly, like I'll have to see, because if you did a bad job, like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pick you if you did a bad job. And I'm like, that does not sound like someone that is trying to stay in this competition. Like
I can't ask that of you.
Like
oh my god!
Actually, you're top of my list, bitch.
Because like actually, like if I'm in the top, like yeah, go.
But I'm really so happy because like I miss this type of drag race. Like I miss when the bitches come to compete and it's blood on the runway. You know what I'm saying? Like these girls, like they're shady as hell.
Oh,
they're getting
no. This shit is good because of the drama.
The drama.
These girls are not playing. Okay, so boom, Jujubee, goodbye. Janey Jacké, not a fan of it.
Who's that one again? Oh, that's James Charles.
Yes, not a fan of it at all. I like the back of it more than like what she's presenting in front of us.
Like a leftover piece from the Big Brother set. Like they
Ooh.
picked it up when they were walking to the building, throw her back.
Like, actually put this on you.
Let's look at the dress. If you take that shit from behind her, and I don't know, it don't look like chips. Oh, well, in the hair it does look like chips, but from the distance, she could also be like fucking Christmas lights. She could also be hanging on the ceiling, you know? Like when you
I will say the face and makeup and the wig, and that looks really good. But
I don't know. I ate. I liked it. I thought that her face was the beat was beaten. The hair was laid. The way she put those chips on her hair, and she's supposed to be what happened?
Agreed.
Oh, I thought you said, "Are you hearing me?" I'm like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, like I think that the fact that she's a whole like Vegas table, like I thought it was cute. It's different. I feel like, you know, if someone's gonna put something on their back, I'd rather see this and see what Georges did with that heart.
Risk, and I don't see too many rewards.
She did better than Jujubee, I'll tell you that. That's it.
Well, there goes that.
All right, then we have Miss Blu Hydrangea, who I think looks gorgeous.
I'm not a fan of this queen. Like I am not a fan of this queen. I am not a fan of this.
Oh my god, really? I'm such a big fan. Like I'm really rooting for her. I really, if I had to pick like my top 3, she would be in it.
I don't know. There's just something about her that seems sneaky to me.
I love her. She's just a twink. That's what it is. She's a twink. So
right.
They're all fucking sneaky.
I think this looks like the mother of Baga Chipz look. Like this looks very elegant and regal to me. I love how she looks. I love that wig, her makeup. I was eating. This is something that I ate. I loved it.
I will say that it's giving expensive. It's giving like, you know, like all of these. This runway in general, like this runway in general is like very high, like some of the top drag that we've seen.
That's what pissed me off about Jujubee. It's like, are you joking me right now?
She's trolling. The bitch does not want to be there. I'm telling you.
No, she does not. Yeah, I think she wants to.
Who like? Why would you wear that when there's hoes wearing this?
No, like she had tickets to concert, and she was like, "No, I need to leave the season by like episode 8 because I'm making this concert." Like
going to depth again. Negative.
Her vacation is done. She actually took her vacation. She's actually a dental hygienist at a dentist's office, and she took a vacation for 2 weeks. Now it's up, so that's why she's fucking up in the competition because she gotta go back.
Like, let me go.
She gotta go back to her full-time work or her full-time job. And she's just doing RuPaul a favor. Like she's.
You told me 2 episodes the most. Why am I?
She was like, you told me I was gonna get eliminated like on the first episode, like on some random shit. Like, why are you still having me here?
He's like, don't worry, baby. We just have to see if you have a chocolate bar. There's not even a chocolate bar introduced.
Right. No, like everybody's like two, and you see, and all you see is Jujubee in the back, like.
Jujubee's like, oh my god! Like I literally told you to send me home.
No, she's pissed off right now. She's like, cancel my
like
fucking week.
Juju, what is going on?
And I guess me even further mad because the next 2 queens, this runway devoured. So Miss Mohart, oh my god!
We're gonna light up the stage.
I think I want to start doing this thing on the podcast that like whenever we see like a very good runway, it's like all like 5 stars, and I'm giving this 5 stars. And this is like, but this is coveted. This is coveted. Like we're not giving 5 stars to everybody. Like we're giving. Let's get
5-star chick.
This is 5 stars. This is the 5-star of the episode.
First 5 stars to Mohart.
Like, and to see the trajectory of Mo from the beginning to where she's at now. It's like, wow, this show can really do amazing things. Right. And also the way she carries herself. Yeah. Monique used to be
such a different Mo here.
Well, like, such a different Mo. She used to be in all of the drama all the time. And now she's like elevated. She's low-key like looking at the girls like, y'all look a mess.
Right. And she's just in the corner like, okay.
Right.
She's not involved in any of this mess. And she tells the girls like it is. Like it's like not a mean telling them like it is, but like it's being real and like actually like she has a point type shit. Yeah. Because before we're like, okay, you're just grasping at straws, Monique. But now Mo is like, so nonetheless, this look on the runway, when I tell you that I saw her, I physically gasped.
And it lights up.
And it lights up. Not only like this alone, she came out. I was like, okay, this bitch is like, oh my gosh. And then she turned the lights off, and that shit was lit up. Oh my god, I was gagged. I was gagged. Yeah. This was high drag. This is like one of the best looks I've ever seen in Drag Race franchise.
And this entirely. Is what I like in this part of the franchise. It's versus the world, you know.
Right.
She's timing herself perfectly.
Comparing Blu Hydrangea, Mo brought it to the runway, and
I agree.
At 5 stars, you know, without a doubt.
Right, I love it. And then lastly, we have Pangina Hills, who I was gagged.
It was cute.
Cute?
No. I was here for it. It was definitely a moment.
No, like from the stockings with all the coins on it, and then she had she carried a casino machine, and then it opened and spit out change, and then her makeup was everything. She had my god, she literally looked like a slot machine. It was crazy. She looked
unpopular opinion. This is a real reason why I really was advocating for us to start recapping UK versus the world, and it's because I will come on here and officially claim the title of Pangina Heel hater.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but she does not do it for me.
What?
She does not do it for me. There's something about her drag that like
you're racist.
It's too much. There's something about her drag that is like too much. I don't know. Like I feel like her. Like I don't know. And it's this. But don't get me wrong. This look is really good. Like this is a look that like. This is a really good look. When you think,
the signs are there on the ear.
Like when you think about the challenge, when you think about the category, this is a good look. I'm saying like some of her looks, like I'm like, why are y'all gagging over this? Like she literally was like had a dress where like she had no side to her and she was showing her entire leg, and I'm like, why are y'all gagging? And like usually she has like her makeup, and then like she has a bunch of like different textures and like shit spooky, like it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't know. Like it's some of her.
Well, I don't know. Focus on this look. I think she definitely, you know, it was right on the money.
Edward, so shut the fuck up.
Right. We're trying to get sponsored.
I'm not gonna give her no hate right now. She does have a tour coming up. She will be in Brooklyn, I believe, in March.
I saw.
But also, like,
you tell her everything you have to say in person.
Oh, I will. And any queen that wants it in person, they will, because at the end of the day, I have my opinion that I need to share. And if I don't like your drag, I don't like your drag. And that's it.
Wait, shade button. Dun, dun.
Like that's it. But I will say that this is the best way that she could have gone out of this competition. No, because she is the presenter of her franchise. So for her to come on the show as the presenter of her show, if she would have lost, she can't go back to that job, because they're gonna be like, why are you the host when you lost? Right. You know what I'm saying? So
can't even compete with the girls.
So her being robbed in quotations. And I say robbed. Her being robbed is the best way that she could have gone out of this competition, because she still has her dignity to then still pick up her job when she goes back home.
So, real quick, before we get into the elimination, obviously, spoiler alert, Pangina goes home. But I want to talk about, so the top two queens was Baga and Blu Hydrangea. Then they go back into the workroom to discuss, like, okay, like, what are we going to do?
Right.
I was crying because Blu Hydrangea is telling all these bitches, like, Blu Hydrangea was being real and was like, Pangina, like, why should I? And she's like, because, like, you track record. He's like, but you, like,
you literally could be me in this competition. Like, why would I? Like, that is one thing about Blu. She's a real one. Like, she's a real queen. She literally told all of these girls, well, the ones that she felt threatened by, she literally said, but you're literally the biggest competition. Like,
but your competition, and I don't want you here.
Wouldn't it just be smart to eliminate you? And she
literally like, why would I?
To their face. Like,
she said it to their face. She said it to her. She said it to Monique as well. She was like, I do not like if you being here. But she said to Pangina, she's like, no, like I'm not.
It was Jujubee. It was Jujubee talking about, because you want to compete against me. Talking about Jujubee, why should I keep you? Because you want to compete again. Juju, you're not bringing anything.
I'm like, Juju, if anything, I need you here to ensure that.
So that I can win.
Like, very that. So, but I don't know. It was hilarious. Baga was like, well, also Baga, I know Baga was gonna send Pangina home because she was like, I'm gonna avenge Jimbo because I loved Jimbo and Jimbo didn't deserve to go home.
Right.
So
yeah,
I knew
that's what she's running with too, because she knew that's her biggest competition.
Right. But Blu Hydrangea also surprised me in her choice because she said to Pangina, like, almost pretty much saying like, no, like, that's not me. I can't see myself sending you home because that's not cool. Like, your competition. Like, how do I look sending you home? But pitch came to shove, they lip sang and Blu Hydrangea won and sent Pangina home, which I feel like it's Pangina's own fault because she set the tone, and she was usually with All Stars, like, we're doing it on track
record,
but she pretty much told the girls like, oh no, bitch, like, we getting these bitches who are gonna like potentially win over us out of here. So when she sent that bitch home, everybody was like, oh, okay, so that's the game we're playing.
Well, isn't that crazy how like look at God. Pangina won last week and she felt like she was on top of the world. So then she sent one of her biggest competitors home thinking, oh, I'm gonna win this shit. Let me send this motherfucker home. And it even becomes easier. And then the next week there's a plot twist. And if you're not on top, you're at the bottom. Look at God.
Look at God, yo.
Like,
look at God. But I also think Blu Hydrangea was smart because she knew, like, if she didn't send Pangina home, that Pangina was sending Blu home, because let's say she was to send.
She proved herself.
Yeah, I feel like because she would have sent Blu home next, because
whatever doubt that they had in Blu up into this point of the competition, it's like Blu is a competitor. Like, whatever doubt you had, she literally
like, and I would be like, okay, Blu, like, we actually need to like watch out for her.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm surprised that you guys see Blu as like not this like top-notch bitch to watch out for, because I think even on her season, I was still rooting for her.
I was rooting for her too. No, I was very happy that I saw Blu was being brought back, because I was rooting for her. Like, even when she went home, I was like, you're going home too early. Like, you do not deserve to be going home right now.
I think she's giving it right now, and I'm ready to see where it goes.
I'm ready to see her.
And everyone's giving everyone each other's word, or everyone's being real as fuck in front of one another. And again, it comes down to that challenge, whether you're on top and who you're battling against, and it's really getting tough. So.
No, this is crazy. But when she sent Pangina home, the room is gagged. Like, even Ru himself is like,
no, and Michelle's
like, oh my god. But production, like, these bitches, like, give them awards that they deserve, because this whole time, first of all, poor Pangina was heartbroken.
Oh no, stop.
So she's like, oh my god, wait, like, that ass. Even like Mo and Janey, they were like, no fucking way. Like, did she just fucking do that? Like, because that
took balls. Like, that,
because all the girls were like, nah, Jujubee's leaving. Even Jujubee was like, girl, like, what? Like, what
Jujubee had the Uber outside waiting. Like, he kept
what the fuck?
No, literally, Jujubee was like, yo, hold on, like, I'm about to come out.
Right. Like, yes, oh my gosh, yes. Like, I was like, okay, Jujubee's going home. Like,
Jujubee was ready when she walked.
Blu was like, yeah, Pangina, with her accent and all, like, gagged. So then as she's breaking down, like, she can't even like talk, and I felt really bad because it felt as if like it was more of like a cultural thing, and she really felt like she let down her country. Like, she was saying like, I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my god, like, did they put like a stake to your head and say like, if you come back without that crown, like, you're gonna get murdered?
It may seem like she might have to duck when she gets to the airport.
No, like, I really was like, what is going on here?
Is she gonna pay rent or not? She's like, damn, he's lost. They're not gonna want me on this show again, being a judge at that.
When you go out with your parents as a kid and they're like, you behaved horribly, so they know, they already tell you like they're gonna whoop your ass when you get home. Right. It's like she literally was having that, like, she was like, I don't want to go home. I don't want to, like, as if like home was gonna get worse.
Yeah, like something was gonna happen when she got home. That was so scared. And then as she's leaving, she couldn't even take bite of Blu. She's like, you know what? it's fine. Like, I get it. And then, like, as she's leaving, you hear her, like, sobbing. Like, she's in the back. Like, they refused. They were like, no.
They couldn't even wait for her to be done. They literally recorded over her.
Yes.
And she's in the back like
they refused to de-mic her. They were like, no, keep that fucking mic on, bitch. I want to hear it.
Like, keep it running.
And I was like, the whole time, no. Like, if you can't love yourself, how the hell can you love somebody else? And then the whole back, she's like,
the moment she turned backstage, a producer grabbed her by her neck with a knife and said, "Cry, bitch."
Right. Keep crying. Oh my God. Because that shit was like, I felt so bad. Oh my God. I felt so bad. I felt really, really bad. But it is what it is. It's the name of the game. And she reaped what she sowed.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So let's get to the bottom of it. Who are your sachets and shantays of the week? Wellington, go.
Honestly, I don't know why, but I'm really, 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 really loving Baga Chipz. I feel like she is like I've never seen her on UK. So like this is the first time that I'm meeting this queen, and she's dope. I like her, and I just love her whole vibe. Like even out of drag, she's like an icon. So Shantae, you stay, Miss Baga, and sashay away, Juju Chow. It's overdue, baby. Like go back home, go do your little thing. You do not need to be here.
My Shantae this week will go to Blu Hydrangea. I think she brought it on Snatch Game, and she also brought it on the runway because although Baga did give it on the runway, it was Blu Hydrangea had this elegance to it that I'm like, I could see this on a red carpet. And my sachet of the week, to say something different from Juju, I will say I don't want to say Blu Hydrangea, but I am so a little bitter that this bitch sent Pangina home. I was really rooting for her, but my bottom this week I have to say Juju because it's like it really is giving like she wants to take her Uber home and does not want to be there.
I completely agree.
Not she wants, she ordered.
Like she ordered, and she's like, I have to cancel this. Like they keep charging me.
No, she literally texted RuPaul like, "Bitch, you're gonna have to pay for this one."
Reimbursement. For me, my Shantae of the week, honestly, Mohar. I think she with that runway. I think she ate, and also her performance wasn't bad as Billy Porter. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. Like I wasn't reading it. My sachet would have been Janey, honestly, because Janey did pretty bad as James Charles, and then also I wasn't really living for her runway performance, you know. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like Jujubee and Janey were like here, but I think I would have put Jujubee above Janey for the week because Jujubee did make us laugh, and she was Cher, like she did a decent job at Cher. Janey was just there painted like a damn dumbass. So yes, well, that is all she wrote. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of The Tuck, the Reality Rundown's official Drag Race podcast. We have new episodes every Tuesday, so smash that Mothertucking subscribe button. With that said, this has been the tea. Now, baby, you decide the shade. Bye.
Bye, ladies.